Hey everyone, Ninja Master Gamer here. This is the video response to AlphaOmegaSIn regarding the games that Sega should bring back after what their CEOs said about their want to recover the trust of their loyal fans or gamers. Well, I'm gonna tell you a little list of games that I think they should bring back. Well, Shenmue 3 is already confirmed. Well, the Kickstarter has already reached almost $5 million. That proves gamers want it. So what should you do? Just like the director of the Shenmue saga says, Sega release the first two games. Okay, people, I'm sure many people haven't find them, or if they're finding them, they're gonna have outrageous prices on eBay or Amazon, or now on the GameStop. Now that it's re-releasing some old games, their prices are ridiculous, and I'm sure they're going to find Shenmue games, the first two Shenmue games there, and are going to be outrageous prices. I don't even want to think about it. Well, there's one money printing for you, okay? If you saw what Shenmue 3, our Kickstarter campaign just did for a non-franchise, sorry, I'm pretty sure people will go and buy your the first two Shenmue games. Okay, I'm pretty sure Sony will put their backs together and gonna tell Sega to please release the HD collection of those games. Sorry for that noise. Now, another game that they should bring back, or at least localize the third game, is of course Valkyria Chronicles. Why Valkyria Chronicles? Well, I'll admit I haven't played the games yet, but I went over to a friend's house and, sorry for that. Excuse me. As I say, I went over to a friend's house, I watched it, and I was astonished to see that quantity of a game. Okay? We saw an excellent opportunity there, okay? I understand that since the second game that it was released for the PlayStation Portable didn't get as much attention, or many people didn't know that the game was there, because first you toned down a PlayStation 3 game, the first one was for the PlayStation 3, and then the sequel, you release it for a portable console, the PlayStation Portable, that it was down. The correct term is really downgraded. I mean, it was downgraded. Okay, and if I recall correctly, you didn't actually release an ad for it. I don't remember commercials or ads for it, for Valkyria Chronicles 2, and that's why the sales bombed. Okay, the sales will bomb down a lot. Okay, then the third game, that was the last of the series, came only in Japan, and many people asked for it, and you didn't want to localize it because it won't sell well, since the first two games didn't sell a lot well. Well, I got news for you. People actually know the main characters of the third game thanks for a 3DS game called Pride Cross Zone for the 3DS. Again, sorry for that. And many people now know Riala and Kurt from the third game. Okay? The game you didn't localize! What the fuck, Sega? Fans now, or at least more fans know who the main characters of the third game. You have no excuse of not releasing it. I'm sure people will buy it. Also, fun fact here. For those who haven't played Pride Cross Zone, the special attack unit, like the hyper combo or something like that, is actually called Localized Assault. Wrap your brains on that one. Okay, moving on. Now, another game series that they should revive is Dynamite Deca, or as the arcade was called here in America, Die Hard Arcade, which was obviously based on the Bruce Willis movie Die Hard, the first movie. And the game, actually, the arcade game was released, I believe, on the Sega Saturn. Correct me if I'm wrong there, please. It was released for the Sega Saturn, and unfortunately, the game, I didn't see any copies of it, and the few copies that I have found online are over $100, and I'm not gonna spend that kind of money on that game. But what I did on the Sega Saturn, I believe, and Sega Saturn games are very hard to find nowadays. Now, but the good news is that I actually discovered, thanks to the internet, that the first game was actually released for the PlayStation 2. Remastered version, if you want to call it, here. And you see something funny over here? The game's in Japanese. Yes, the game was only released in Japan. A game based on an American movie was only released in Japan. Just like Super Back to the Future 2 for the Super Famicom. Anyway, this game is excellent, okay? It has the original game with the 3D polygonal graphics we all remember for the Sega Saturn age. It has a remastered version that has the original game with better graphics and better gameplay in my perspective. And the game is actually pretty good. Okay? You have a money print machine here because it was revolutionary for its age, because it was, I believe, one of the first, if not the first, 3D beat 'em up. Alright? A 3D beat 'em up, well done. Okay? Why haven't you released it on the American market? People will buy it. Think about it, Sega. Now, that game actually had a sequel, Dynamite Cop, I believe, for the Sega Dreamcast. I believe I have it over here. Where are you? Where are you, my friend? Here it is. It's Dynamite Cop. Sorry. Yes, Dynamite Cop. Sorry for that. And this game, while it's not as memorable as the first one, it's actually a pretty good 3D beat 'em up for the Dreamcast. Oh my poor Dreamcast, how you die so early. Anyway, what Sega should do is release these two games on a collection for the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Wii U, maybe the NX, I don't know, but release these games. They are actually pretty good. You happen to find them, play them. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. And you'll laugh your ass off with what kind of weapons they can use. And besides, the main character of the first game, that in the American version you believe is Bruce Willis, in the Japanese version is actually called Bruno. I can't remember his last name, sorry for that. But the point is that Bruno also appeared on the game called Project Cross Zone. Okay, for the 3DS, as I said before. Now, people now know more about your unknown franchises because of Project Cross Zone. You should release more unknown games here, or port more arcades game. Okay, they don't have to be anime based like the Initial D car game, which is actually pretty good, by the way. I played at GameWorks on Las Vegas when it was still on the strip. Now, another game that I actually would like to see a new version is House of the Dead. I love the first 4 House of the Dead. I love my ass up with the House Overkill game on the Wii, by the way. And I believe that franchise should come back, okay? And I think you should release all the 5 games of House of the Dead in one mega collection package for all the consoles, okay? Even the Wii U will sell there because you have it supports the Wii controller, so I'm pretty sure it will play very well on the Wii U as well. I mean, those are rail shooters or whatever you want to call it, shoot 'em ups. I don't know. Those are the ship ones. Sorry for that. Anyway, I believe House of the Dead should come back as well, but with a new game based on the original, on the first original 3 games. I did play the 4th one, but I didn't play as much in order to know about the story. But I believe that you should make another House of the Dead 5, which concludes the story that started with it. Okay, there's another money printing for you there, Sega. Now, another game that they should bring back or make another one is Streets of Rage. I'll admit, okay, I didn't grow up playing Sega Genesis, but thanks to the internet and to magazines, yes, I read magazines back then, I discovered a lot of Sega Genesis that I would love to try. For example, the Streets of, just like I said, the Streets of Rage games, okay? Thanks to the Wii Virtual Console, I managed to play all the 3 of them. And I fucking love them, okay? Axel, Blaze, all the all the characters that appear in that game are actually pretty cool. The music is pretty cool, except for the third one. The third game, I didn't like the music at all. But it was a pretty solid beat 'em up. I mean, it was the direct competition for Final Fight and Capcom and Konami who dominated the beat 'em up games. Why not make another one? I don't care if you make it in 2D or in 3D. Well, 2.5D. Let's make it that way. Okay, it's a very cool game. Okay, and you managed to get the original composer for it. I'm sure many people will love it. And remember, Axel Stone is coming back on a new game, on the sequel. Sorry. Axel Stone is coming to the. It's been confirmed for Project Cloud Zone Brave New World for the 3DS. People will love it. What are you waiting for, there, Sega? So those are some of my suggestions. Okay, guys. This is Ninja Master Gaming signing off, and if you want to know about me or like this video, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe video, and I'll see you next time.